Right now on Thornton 360, City Council celebrates the opening of the Thornton N-Line rail service. Thornton Water demand has been at an all-time high. We'll tell you one way Thornton is working to save water and how you can too. And curbside meal service for seniors. Thornton 360 starts right now. Hello and welcome to Thornton 360. I'm Lisa Wilson here at one of 3 N-Line stations in Thornton, but we begin with the latest from City Council. Council approved a 12-acre rezoning from regional commercial to planned development at 143rd Place and Grant Street. The proposal includes a mixed-use building with retail space and apartments. Also approved a resolution authorizing the second substantial amendment to the 2019 Annual Action Plan for Community Development Block Grant Funding. This amendment allows for the addition of funds for homeless outreach and services in Thornton. An intergovernmental agreement will allow RTD to pay off-duty Thornton police officers to provide security on the N-Line trains and at N-Line stations in Thornton. Council heard reports from the City Manager and the Recreation Division regarding levels of service that Thornton has provided throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. And Council recognized Hispanic Heritage Month and October's National Fire Prevention Week as America's tribute to fallen firefighters. To see the entire City Council meeting, tune to Xfinity Channel 8 or watch in high definition on Channel 881 or anytime at thorntonco.tv. The next City Council meeting is October 13th at 7 p.m. For more information on that, visit gocot.net/council meetings. The N-Line rail service is now running from Thornton to Union Station. Here's a look at the grand opening.
Thank you all so much for coming out today to help us celebrate the first day of service for the North Line. The goal of providing a mass transit solution for people traveling between our communities and downtown Denver and out to the airport has always been appealing. Hurdles that could never have been imagined have kept this project from being realized, for us, for far too long. But today, we can finally look forward and know the trains are arriving.
3, 2,
I want to thank all of our staff and the staff members from all of the other communities represented here today for their efforts working with RTD to get this open for our residents. I'm excited to get people riding these trains. Eastlake itself was settled as a railway village in 1911, and the community joined the city of Thornton in 1990. And for the city of Thornton, this is about connecting our community.
Thornton Economic Development is offering pandemic support services to Thornton businesses big and small. Here's what you need to know.
My name is Robin Martinez and I'm the local business administrator for the City of Thornton Economic Development. Our office is here to support you as you recover from the unprecedented times of this COVID-19 pandemic. Thornton Economic Development has created pandemic business support services to help support your business. Emergency business grants up to $10,000. Free We Are Open banners, free window decals for businesses requiring facial coverings, marketing exposure through our Thornton Economic Development social media pages. Follow us on @OED Thornton on Facebook and Instagram. Register your email address with our office for the latest updates on services and programs. We also provide webinar workshops on COVID-19, need-to-know information, and business survival tips. free one-to-one counseling and services through our contracted community partners at the Small Business Development Center and our Mi Casa Resource Center. And also coming soon is our Alliance Thornton Business Assistance Center. It's an alliance of private, public, and nonprofit small business resource providers joined together under one roof to support local businesses as they start, grow, and flourish in an ever-changing business world. For more information on how our office can support you, go to gocot.net/COVIDBiz.
It was a hot, dry summer in Thornton, resulting in high water demand. Water demand so far this year has been 15% higher than last year. On August 19th, Thornton's water treatment plants sent a record-breaking 45 million gallons to Thornton's water customers. For information on how you can be more water efficient, visit thorntonwater.com. The City of Thornton is also working to save water. One of the ways is through the Naturally Thornton program, and you'll see it happen. Here's a look.
You know, Thornton's water customers are some of the most efficient in the metro region, and what Naturally Thornton does is it has the city joining our customers in that partnership. We've been asking our customers for years to conserve water, and they've responded amazingly. And so our customers have been great partners in our demand management strategy, and they've done that through their own conservation ethic that they've adopted. The second tool is that we want to make sure that as a water utility, our systems are as efficient as possible. So we want to make sure that when we have a leaking pipe, we get out there and fix it as quickly as possible. We can use leak detection to try to identify leaks before they come to the surface. And then Naturally Thornton is really our third strategy. And what we want to do through this program is we want to lead by example and really join our partners in the community, our water customers, by converting a lot of our parks into more water-wise landscapes. Now, the Thornton parks have over 600 acres of turf to irrigate. A lot of that turf gets used for sports and for picnics. Some of the turf never gets a bare foot set on it. And so what we're doing through Naturally Thornton is we're trying to identify the appropriate landscape for the use that is being enjoyed. We want to be able to walk our talk, and we want to be able to model these landscape transformations so that as a community we can build kind of a more resilient landscape that is better adapted to the Colorado environment and can help us not just withstand droughts, but can kind of help us withstand some of the pressures that we'll be feeling as the region continues to get hotter and drier.
So in the city of Thornton, we have about 600 acres of bluegrass turf, and that requires a lot of water, especially in our high arid desert environment that we live in. And with climate change, we haven't had any noticeable drying up of the environment. Winds are a little bit hotter, days are a little bit hotter, and water usage is only increasing. So to combat that, we have created the Naturally Thornton plan to take some of that bluegrass turf out of our system and replace it with native grasses. Native grasses take half to a third the amount of water necessary to keep bluegrass active and healthy. So by simply reducing the amount of turf grass that we have and turning it into an attractive, sustainable landscape, we can reduce by 50% the amount of water that we use in parks. So we have 3 tiers of turf we're currently maintaining. The primary active locations, such as the park here at the multi-purpose fields, is Tier 1, which is receiving standard watering practices and mowing at 3 to 3.5 inches on a weekly basis. Our Tier 2 is a higher mowing height of 5 inches and a reduction or deficit watering. That is a primary result of the COVID-19 situation that we currently face and a limited staffing that we have. So higher grass, less watering, it grows a little bit slower and allows us to mow it only on a bi-weekly basis. Our Tier 3 are in areas that we've actually indicated in which we desire to turn into a native sustainable landscape. And you can see that area is behind me here with the trees. And over the next year, this area will be turned into a native grass. It'll take about a 3 to 5 year process to get it completely done, but it will begin later this summer through killing off the turf and then reseeding it with the native grass. After that 3 to 5 year process of irrigation and weed control, it will be a nice healthy stand of native grass.
We offer a wide variety of water efficiency programs for residents, businesses, And they're all available on thorntonwater.com. Also our H2 overhaul program, there's step-by-step instructions on how to perform your own H2 overhaul. So that's a great resource you can download. We call it the H2 overhaul kit. So Naturally Thornton, our H2 overhaul for sustainable landscapes is like an extension of what homeowners have been doing, transitioning their landscapes from turf to water-wise into our park system. So it's going to be a great process to watch. We're going to be really happy with the results. Our water customers have seen the difference when they install a water-wise landscape, whether it be a perennial garden or water-wise grasses. You know, it's significant. It's half of the water use outdoors, and that's treated water that we're putting on the landscape. So it's a real benefit to your water bill and to the city's water bill when you do these transformations. There's other benefits besides water savings, less application of herbicides, pesticides, less mowing required, so less staff resources. You know, lots of benefits in addition to water savings.
For more information on this process, please go to gocot.net/naturallythornton.
Thornton has launched its first Energy Action Plan. It's part of an effort to create a more resilient community through energy advances. The plan identifies an energy vision and goals to achieve over the next 10 years and beyond. The full Energy Action Plan is available at Thorntonsustainability.com. The Thornton Active Adult Center has a new curbside meal program to serve seniors.
Hello. We got good meal today?
Yeah,
good.
It's gonna be yummy.
Okay.
We're offering curbside meals to seniors at the Thornton Active Adult Center Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. It's a ready-to-go hot meal for you to pick up and take home or enjoy with friends. We're very excited to welcome our patrons back, even just for a quick visit as we hand them their curbside meal bag.
Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you try.
The meals are delicious. They're made here on site and they're quite hearty. Some people even actually split them into 2 meals and enjoy them for lunch and dinner.
It's nice to get back in here, make some good food, make people happy, bring people back together, even with masks and face shields and all that stuff on. How are you guys doing?
You can sign up by calling 303-255-7850 and we'll take your reservation. Go to thorntonparks.com/activeadult to see our offerings and our menus for curbside meals, or you can check out our Facebook page. If you're 55 to 61, it's $5.25 for residents, $6.25 for non-residents. If you're 62 and over, it is $4 for residents and $4.50 for non-residents. We hope you'll join us and pick up a curbside meal. It's great to catch up with folks and just see their faces as they drive through.
Hi. Oh wow, this is great.
You enjoy.
I will. I'll certainly enjoy it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.